Rockin'. Alright. Where are we at now? We're in Farmington, right? Yeah. What do we got? I can take the milling machine, although I've delivered that one about a dozen times now. The bulldozer. This has got to go to Barstow, California. It's got some distance to it. $50,000, $79 per mile. That's pretty darn good. Can you go to Ohio? Unfortunately not. The only states available in American Truck Sim at the moment are California, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico. And we're pretty sure the next states are going to be Oregon and possibly Washington along with it. See you later, Dragon. Thanks for hanging out, dude. MJ, have a good one. Also, thank you for hanging out. Wait, is this my destination? Is this where I'm picking up the load? I didn't see a GPS marker. Hold on. Hey, it is. Well, that's convenient. There it is. Yeah, when time zones allow. Yeah, I know the pain of that, man. That's part of the reason I put everything up on YouTube, too. It's for those that really want to watch my stuff, but just can't seem to make it because time zones are a thing and they suck. Alright. Let's take a look at this route here. I'm going to come out of Farmington, go through Gallup, that's fine. Around Flagstaff. This is all pretty straightforward stuff. Yeah, it's just a pretty straight shot. Nothing to write home about. I need to sleep in 3.5 hours, however. You need a snow mod or a cabin Christmas decorations mod. You're probably right. Texas got snow this week. That was fun. I don't know if Texas Vet got some, but I did. Alright, we're going to pull this straight out for a while. And then turn. Are you laughing that I said pull out? No. Okay. Now you are. Did you miss an accident? Unfortunately not. Eagle Pass got some snow. Awesome. Yeah, England doesn't get snow that often either, does it? I mean, y'all probably get it more frequently than we do in South Texas, but it's not a yearly event for you guys either, from what I gather. I watch a couple of British streamers, and they seemed to indicate that it wasn't the most common thing. If you do get snow, it's January, February, so December is an uncommon month for you then. Well, see, here in South Texas, our Christmas days are usually in 80-degree Fahrenheit weather. So, snow during the holidays is about once every 12 to 15 years. It's that rare down here. And we got maybe 2 inches of snow. So, like, people making snowmen was relatively uncommon. But, I mean, there were snowmen. It just wasn't like every house had one, you know? We didn't get enough snow for that. Snow is a must-have for Christmas? Yeah. Oi! More otters! Welcome, new followers. I appreciate all the love, guys. Y'all have been amazing. I saw a thing on Imager today about the amount of rain that British people get. And they're like, I forget what exactly the thing said, but it was basically like, we get the kind of rain that's just hard enough that you kind of want to bring an umbrella, but just soft enough that bringing the umbrella feels like a waste. And it's just all day. And I was like, golly. I like the rain, but I don't think I would like the rain, 360 days out of the year. I think that would get kind of old. Yeah, exactly. When Christopher Odd rated me the other day, that was awesome too. Had all the otters show up. Alright, let's see how many people we can run off the road with this bulldozer. 39 tons. That's a weird sound outside. Yeah, aliens probably. I am currently driving in New Mexico, so it makes sense. Hey, a diner. Awesome. Oh, a red light. Would you look at that? They kind of want you to stop at those things. Oh, that's not going to work. The aliens will do experiments on me. They're going to be horribly disappointed. They just, on their notepad, they've just got generic white guy. No redeeming values. Alright. See you later, Lord MJ. Have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit longer after you said you were leaving the first time. Uh-oh. I forgot I had to sleep. Turn off the hazards. Where? Okay, 2 hours. I need to sleep. Crud. It looks like I'm going to have to sleep there. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, let's do that, I guess. He's incredibly normal. Yeah. 100% average and boring. Check. Why is this truck coming up beside me? I'm gonna have to disappoint Cuckles and let him know that international Lone Star mod didn't work. Dude, this guy's pulling a bulldozer too. Awesome, bro. We're bulldozer buddies. Why is there hair on my chair? It's obviously not mine. Alright, so I'm going to start falling asleep any minute now. And then it's going to take me about 2 hours to get to my rest stop, I think. So it's going to be a close call. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not mine. I don't have hair. Cappy's been sitting in my chair. Blasphemy. Yeah, it's so weird that a game just about driving a truck across the country is so interesting. You know? See you later, Jonathan. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out, man. Have a good one. Hopefully we'll see you here again soon. I'll definitely be streaming during Christmas. I usually celebrate Christmas on a day that is not Christmas. So I will probably be streaming the majority of Christmas Day. Yeah, it's pretty chill and relaxing. Dude, is that purple star also one of Texas Vet's emotes? Or is that a Twitch specific emote? Because I've never seen that purple star before. I know this is going to come as a shock to some people, but purple is my favorite color. Shocking. With the outline of the webcam and the progress bars at the bottom of the screen being purple. I know nobody saw that one coming. Oh my god! Holy Jesus. Yeah, slam on your brakes in front of a truck. See how that winds up for you. Good lord. Of course, it's my lane that's ending, so I might as well get over now. Have you got any particular games lined up for full playthroughs on stream in the near future? Yes, I've just recently started The Witcher 2. I've only probably played about 8 hours of that so far, so I'm still relatively near the beginning of that. What else have I been playing recently? I'm probably 40% of the way done with Final Fantasy X HD. And probably soon I'll try to set up some time to play through the Mass Effect trilogy again. Because who doesn't like Mass Effect, right? Did I ever finish that Assassin's Creed Brotherhood 100% playthrough? No. I need to try to go back and keep going on that as well. But once I get my motherboard and processor upgrade. Did you finish Mario? No, I still need World 8 on that one. I'll probably finish Mario, Super Mario Brothers 3 this week. Because I only have to do World 8. It's not that much. So that'll be a quick one. But yeah, as soon as I get my motherboard and processor upgrade, I'll be playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I can play Syndicate, but I can't play and stream it at the same time, which is unfortunate. What's my favorite Assassin's Creed game? I have not played either Syndicate or Origins, but I have played every single Assassin's Creed game other than those. My favorite Assassin's Creed game is Brotherhood. Oh, your real name is Mario? That's awesome. Well, I'm playing Your Brothers 3. Super You Brothers 3. Almost done with it. Brotherhood is probably my favorite Assassin's Creed game. My favorite game in the Assassin's Creed series that I consider like outside of the series is probably Black Flag. Black Flag was amazing, but it felt less like an Assassin's Creed game than a pirate game. I had a lot of fun playing it, but it just felt off, you know? It was weird. I also really liked Unity. Unity was a lot of fun. But yeah, easily Brotherhood's my favorite, and then I'd probably say Assassin's Creed 1 is my second favorite. Which is weird, because a lot of people hate that one. Yeah. 2 was amazing. I think Brotherhood was like the pinnacle of everything Assassin's Creed. And then everything since Brotherhood has been trying to add additional features and still grab that like amazingness that is the first 3 games, and they just add too much and they try too hard. Although I have heard nothing but good things about Origins, so I'm super excited about eventually getting around to that. But I want to play Syndicate first, because one of the big things for me is the outside of the Animus storyline, which is why I was pretty disappointed in Unity and Rogue, because there was almost no outside of the Animus story in those games. There was very little. And I was just like, ugh. Guys, why are you skipping over my favorite parts? You feel that Brotherhood was the pinnacle as well? Good. Then we don't have to fight. Can I park here? Will the game glitch out and let me stop right? Oh, sick. Alright. Oh no, it's getting tired. Damn it. I'm gonna be a jerk. Maybe. Crud. Alright, here. Okay. Well, whatever. Will your new PC setup, once you get it, allow you to play at max settings? It'll allow me to probably play it at high or very high, but Most likely not ultra. The processor will, but my video card most likely couldn't handle ultra settings. But I'm not going to upgrade my video card past what it's currently at, because then I'd have to spend like $600 solely on a video card. And I am not going to do that. That is a lot of money. Like this $700 I have down below, that's for a motherboard, a processor, and a new CPU cooler. And it's a slight exaggeration of the price, because I don't know if it's going to be on sale or if it's going to be full price when I buy it. Oh good, I can bypass the near way station. But I'd have to get a video card upgrade to be able to do ultra settings, and I'm just not going to do that. But I'll be able to stream on high, so we'll be good. Even Origins should look really good. You thought you were alone in that? No way, dude. I was super disappointed when they well, I was super disappointed with the outside of the Animus storyline in Revelations. And then ever since then, it's almost like they've ignored it as much as possible. Assassin's Creed 3. That is a touchy subject for me. I'm a huge... I would not rank Assassin's Creed 3 at the bottom, personally. It's not in my top 3. Oh, come on, dude. Go faster. I wanted to love it so much, but then they turned Connor into such a whiny little bitch that it was very disappointing for me. Yeah, that's the thing. I liked Assassin's Creed 3. I did not like Connor. Didn't like it at all. Didn't like him at all. He was so whiny. I'm like, dude, you're Native American. You should be brutal and savage. And when your dad shows up and he's like, I'm a Templar, I'm going to try to do everything to screw your life over. And he's all like, oh, no, Dad. I was all like, nah, dude, just fucking tomahawk to the face. The end. Now you can do all your stuff. This guy made your life a living hell your entire life. Why are you going to try to make him happy? It blew my mind how that character reacted to everything. I will admit, I loved the American setting, yes. I loved Boston and New York. The one I've got a video on YouTube, one of the videos in my Let's Play. I think I was in Boston, where that was another thing I had problems with in Assassin's Creed 3 is the AI was a little broken for the guards, because there was one point where I was standing at the docks and I think I killed 50 or 60 guards without leaving the spot at which I was standing. I had just dead guards around me in like a carpet of dead guards just everywhere. And they were still running at me. Oh, there he is, kill him. Like, no, you walk up to a dude surrounded by like 50 dead guards. Pretty sure every guard at that point would be all like, I'm not going over there. So the AI needed some work. But yeah, I loved the setting. I loved the feeling of the wilderness areas. That was amazing. The tree climbing was really, really good. I think the best thing that Ubisoft could have done was completely scrap their whole idea of trying to get a full titled Assassin's Creed game out every calendar year. Once they decided that was their goal, that's when the quality of the game started dropping like a rock. You wanted to play Connor's dad? I wanted to kill Connor's dad. And technically you did play Connor's dad. For a little bit. Have I ever played the Batman Arkham series? Negative. I think I have one of the games, but I'm not sure which one it is. I'm not sure if it's the first or second one. Yeah, well, see, that's another thing. I'm of a mindset that a developer should actually make the game, and the publisher should put it on the shelves. The publisher should have no saying in what the developer is doing. So, you like the Templar more than the Assassins? I don't think you and I are ever going to see eye to eye on that one. That's one of the reasons why I was constantly annoyed while playing Assassin's Creed Rogue, is I was a Templar, and I'm looking at all these assassins and being like, no assassin in any other Assassin's Creed game has acted the way these assassins are acting. This seems completely off the cuff, like random, what they're doing. And I don't understand it at all. I don't like the Templars. But yeah, back to my original thing. I'd rather a developer just make a game at the pace that they're comfortable with. No, I think between Syndicate and Origins was 2 years. Or at least it feels like it was longer. There for a while, man. It was like it felt like every 6 months there was a new Assassin's Creed game coming out. And I was just like, all right, guys, you guys need to stop now. You're flooding the market. People are going to get sick of it. And they did.
Yeah, Syndicate was 2015.
Syndicate was 2015? Okay, so yeah, it was 2 years ago. Oh, you mean a year off from releasing the game, so every other year. Gotcha. I see what you meant. But is that strategy here to stay? I doubt it. I think they're probably going to switch back to the original strategy, which was develop an Assassin's Creed game and then just release it when it's done. And then when it's done, they start on the next one. If the next one takes them 3 years to make, oh well. Then it comes out 3 years from now. That was a critical mistake they made with Assassin's Creed no, sorry. Different series. Mass Effect Andromeda. They rushed Mass Effect Andromeda, and the game had a lot of problems on release. If they'd given it another 6 months to a year, the game would have been much better. Black Flag, it wasn't Black Flag and Rogue, it was Rogue and Unity came out in the same year. Which was really confusing because Unity came out on the PS4 and Rogue was on the PS3, which a lot of people were confused about, I think. Either that or it's PS2 and PS3. But that doesn't sound right at all. If you could have an Assassin's Creed game in any location during any time period, what would I choose? Probably feudal Japan. I think they're really selling themselves short. They keep saying that it wouldn't do well. And I'm like, I don't know who the hell you guys are talking to. But everybody I talk, every time I see a thread like that, feudal Japan is usually at the top of the list. People are clamoring for that. Or even ancient China. Oh, shit. Wild West? That would be sick. Okay, Sebi's got a good point. Wild West would also be amazing. You think those two came out on the same day? I know they came out really, really close together. One in Asia would be awesome, yeah. I don't know if it's feudal Japan or if it's China during the... God, what was the period in time? Does anybody remember the game that David was playing that was a Chinese game on the NES that was about like a civil war in China at one point? And I forget who the two sides were. But if they did an Assassin's Creed during that time period in China, that would be awesome. But I don't see them doing both Japan and China. So the likelihood is they'd probably do one or the other. But I'd be fine with either one of those. Wow. This rain's starting to come down, isn't it? Alright, Lord MJ. See you later, man. I know we're only 4 hours away from finishing this job and you wanted to stick around for it, but I get it. You gotta wimp out. It's alright. He'll come back. I know, right? Have I ever played the Dynasty Warrior games? I want to say the game I was talking about that David played was made by the same people that did Dynasty Warriors. It was just older. Release date for Rogue and Unity was both November 11th. Ouch. Yeah, see, that was a bad idea. I think they thought that would be awesome because the two stories do kind of have a connection together.
Maybe it was
Romance of the Three Kingdoms? Possibly.
Did it look like this?
Let me see what it looked like. I think so. That looks very familiar.
It takes place during the after the fall of the Han Dynasty.
Does it tell you who's a couple of like the main generals are?
Hold on.
Okay.
I gotta plug my mouse in.
I'll remember some of the names of the generals, but
Wow, that's really tiny.
Yeah, those sounds like people names. Look up a name on Wikipedia for me.
Okay.
First name J-I, last name B-U.
The Chinese military general of early Western Han Dynasty.
Yes. Does it say who he served under during the big war?
Zhang Yu.
Yeah. Yeah. That was it. I know he was one of the main generals that David used in that game, so I knew he was from the time period I'm thinking of. Early Han Dynasty?
After the fall of the Han Dynasty.
After the fall of the Han Dynasty. Okay.
Yeah, Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Then that's what it was.
He also shows up in Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, does he?
Yeah,
Awesome.
because they're made by the same company. That's why
Yeah.
I figured it was that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the name of it.
Legend of the Three Kingdoms. Oh, Romance of the Three
Romance
Kingdoms.
of the Three Kingdoms.
Yeah. That game was. It's really weird because that game has horrible graphics because it's an NES game. But it was like ridiculously entertaining to watch David play that. It was really good. But yeah, that period of Chinese history and or feudal Japan, those would be very interesting Assassin's Creed areas. But I definitely agree Wild West would be amazing. I'm a big fan of westerns. But not like spaghetti westerns, like standard old school like good westerns. Spaghetti westerns are fun, but will I be doing Red Dead Redemption 2? I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 1 yet. I really need to. There's so many other games that I want to play. And I want to play them more than I want to play Red Dead. Is Red Dead 2 coming to PC or is it a PS4 exclusive? Because that'll help indicate whether or not I end up streaming it sooner or later. It's much easier for me to stream PC games than it is PlayStation games. So if it's on PC, the likelihood goes up. It's only on PS4 and Xbox? Okay. Did I finish the 4 legendary sea battles in Black Flag? Yes. I did all 4 legendary sea battles in Black Flag, but I only did 2 out of the 4 in Assassin's Creed Rogue. I couldn't tell you which 2 out of the 4 I did, though. Because I don't remember. You're so badass. Well, 3 out of the 4 got completed on my first attempt. Well, no. 2 out of 4 got completed on my first attempt. The third one was my second attempt. And then the fourth one took me like 20 tries or something. One of them was ridiculously hard. The 2 I did in Rogue were both on my first attempt as well. So they were probably the easier of the 4. Go, Chuck. Uphill. Go. You can do it. You never fully upgraded your ship in either of the 2 games? I upgraded them in both fully. But honestly, I had a lot more fun in Black Flag than I did in Rogue. By the time I got to the end of the story in Rogue, I was done. I didn't want to put it off any longer and do like additional stuff. I was just like, I am ready for this game to be over. How would I rank the Mass Effect games from best to worst? Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 2, Andromeda, Mass Effect 1. Yes, I rank Andromeda higher than Mass Effect 1, primarily because of the drastic change in controls. I feel that 2, 3, and Andromeda have far superior control schemes. And so going back and playing Mass Effect 1 is sometimes difficult because of the control difference. But I will say that I have more hours played in Mass Effect 1 than any of the other titles. So take that as you will, you know? That's not saying Mass Effect 1 is a bad game. Not by a long shot. $63 tons gross weight. Ew, gross. 63 tons. Ugh. I feel like Andromeda could have been second. But too many of there were too many blatant lore they ignored too many things intentionally from predefined scientific lore in the universe for me to get it any higher than that. Yo, what's up, Hasty? Hey, dude, can you send me a link to your VOD in Discord so that I can check it out later? Are truck weigh stations a thing in real life? Yes, sir. In the United States, they are. It's not exclusively just to weigh your truck, but that's one of the functions it serves. They also check your logs and your documentation. They make sure your vehicle is up to specifications. Periodically they'll check your cargo to make sure you're not hauling anything illegal. Sent. Thank you, dude. You're okay with that list? You cannot decide if Mass Effect 2 or 3 are best for you? I can see that. I can see that. I used to rank 2 higher than 3, but I've since swapped them. I like 3 more, just because of the intensity and the fast-pacedness of the hurried feeling that you're constantly feeling throughout the entirety of the game. That's just like go 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 go. You feel like everything has to be done really really fast, for obvious reasons. And they really sold that feeling very well. Yeah, dude, multiplayer Mass Effect 3 was really fun with you, Hasty. We got to do that again. I loved going around with Niftukal, the little roly-poly Volus. That dude was awesome. The fact that I could solo a brute was amazing. I probably could have soloed one of those, I am a biotic god. Yeah, I know. That character is so awesome. How much story deviation is there based on your choices? You've only played 1, 2, and 3 once and have never had to experiment. There is actually a great deal of deviation. There's a lot of things in Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 that are affected from your choices in 1 and 2, and some of the things are affected drastically. Like, if a character gets killed in Mass Effect 1 or Mass Effect 2, they're obviously not there to do what they would have done in Mass Effect 3. Or if you got certain characters killed in 1 and 2, maybe they were alive in 3 for other people and had completely different outcomes on the setup. I've played Mass Effect 1 probably 10 different times. I've played Mass Effect 2 probably 4 or 5 times, and I've played Mass Effect 3 twice. I've only ever played Andromeda once. Obviously, it just came out, but... And I just finished it a couple months ago. But yeah, there are a lot of deviations that can be had. Not only with Shepard, but with the alternate characters around you. You can't get yourself to play Andromeda again? I would play it again. I had fun. The only part that disappointed me was the lore aspect. That's a lie. There was more than that. It's just that everything that everybody complained about online didn't bother me. The stuff that bothered me, nobody seemed to complain about. Which bothered me a little more. You know? You have Andromeda sitting on the shelf behind you waiting to be played? I look forward to hearing your thoughts on the game, Hasty. Just as a unsurprising factoid here, this is not going to happen. I'm not going to park that. Excellent. All right. Let's see if we've got a short job real quick.